exercise.
We're alive now.
Do you guys do exercise?
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. This is Friday, and we are coming to you live from our home office. And today I think we're sharing some wins, Friday wins, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's good to see you back, Rena and Jennifer. It's been a while. Lynn and Charlotte, welcome to Friday's business breakfast call.
Thank you.
So do you want to start with wins, Charlotte?
Yeah, so in the beginning of the week, we talk about our struggles or what we're prioritizing during the week. So on Fridays, we like to talk about how the week went, what were our wins, also what the calls brought us. Of course, it can be other topics up that have to do with what we've been discussing. So someone want to start with their win from the week or how the week has been or something like that? I'll let somebody else go.
I'll start with my win.
Okay.
Before I forget.
Great.
As you've seen, you've probably seen, I've been putting out a lot of content. It's not as consistent as I want to, but there's something that I realized last week, and I didn't want to say anything because I wanted to see if it was, I want to verify it. And one of the things that I realized is that our content on social media or blogs, newsletter, or whatever, these are the content that we put out, is actually doing the selling, the pre-selling for us. Because I got a couple of clients last week and this week, and I didn't even have to say anything or convince them or do any selling. It was just like, hey, I've been listening to you and I've been looking at you, and I think it's time that I need to pay you. It's like, all right, this is good. This is good. Mm-hmm. You know, so, and then I realized, okay, so what happened there? Where did you come from? Because I haven't spoken to you before. And she said, well, I've been there. I've been watching and I've been listening. And I said, okay, so why didn't you say something? Mm-hmm. Like, that's why I need a coach, because I don't know what to say. So, and then I realized, I said, that's really interesting, because that is really the goal. I think that should be the goal when we are connecting and engaging online and putting out this content, because it's a lot of work to put out content on social media and on our blogs and our website and newsletter. That's a lot of work. And in my course, the 10X Your Sales Masterclass, I talk about the fact that when you work hard on your marketing and branding, selling is easy. You don't have to work as hard on selling. And it was really evident. And it was just the results. It was happening before, but I guess I was more aware that is the result of our content. Sometimes we don't really, like, we're supposed to do this thing. We're supposed to go on social media. All the expert has been telling us to go on social media. And I've been saying, hey, you know, you need to engage, you need to comment, you need to say something, because that's how you become visible. It's like, how else will people know that you are there if you don't say hello or do something? No, we don't know that you exist. So I guess we've been doing that to follow this marketing advice, but to see that as the result and recognize that, I thought that's really interesting. I thought I had to share that to assure you that whatever you do on social media, it's not going to waste. You're actually pre-selling, doing the pre-selling, so that when they talk to you and they finally say, hey, I think I need to talk to you. And you just say, all right, so when do you want to start? You don't even have to sell because they've already known, you've already gained the trust, and they like you, and they know you, and they trust you, and you just have to get them to pay you and do the program. So I thought I'd share that.
That really makes sense. It's funny. It's something that I didn't see as a win for myself, but something similar that happened last week. I have two people out of the blue who contacted me. They were friends and people I had connected with in a business setting years ago, a women's group, and then we've stayed in contact. But they contacted me, and one of them said, I've been watching you on your posts on Facebook and your new LinkedIn description. And I remember 10 years ago, you said you wanted to be a connector and all that. And now I see what you do. So I fired my coach and I want you to mentor me. That's what one of them said to me. I was like, but I don't do that. I don't do that. And I was like, but what do you mean? What's the difference between a coach and a mentor? So she explained what she saw that I could do for my description, and that she saw me evolve over the last 10 years. And she told me what I do. Like, I was like, I asked her questions, but really I asked her questions, and she was like, how much do you want me to pay? And I was like, well, I don't have a program.
She's selling herself to you.
Yes,
to be a client.
exactly. So then I had to actually go ahead and start the course and the program I've been wanting to do, which is, I just want to be a bridge to other specialties. I don't want to be myself a coach or a mentor in myself, but I can help them start it off, and then I can refer them to people. That's why I'm a connector. So I thought that was really interesting, but I saw it as a struggle rather than a win, because I was like, what am I going to do? It's like, I don't have more time or more space for this. Right, so yeah, that did come from social media though.
Awesome. That's awesome. Anybody else want to share anything?
Maybe I will.
Yes, right. Go ahead. We want to hear you.
But I feel like I have lots of things to do. I feel like I'm all over. So I'll start with what happened yesterday. Is something personal first. My friend actually has been asking me to color her hair. So so I said, sorry, I can't do it, and you can do it yourself. And then so anyways, yesterday I said, okay, fine, we'll do it. And then so I colored her hair and cut her hair, and it was successful. So that's one personal win for me. Another thing is I have customers that I cooked for them before, and I have one specific customer that I cooked before, and I haven't been in contact with her because I've been busy and all these things. And all of a sudden, she called me for like a party catering. So it's like, so this is working. So I think now people know that I cook, so I don't even have to advertise all the time now. So which is good, because that's just one of them. I have few people that ask me and say, so what are you cooking today? Because some of them are not my friends in Facebook, so they don't see my postings. So they just call me and ask what. So those are the things. And another thing, yesterday, remember I was telling you guys that I'm trying to be healthier with my cooking. So when I was, I posted it yesterday, so I don't know if you guys saw it.
Yes.
So I've been buying meat from the butcher, now I started grinding the meat on my own, and yeah. So there's a few things that I think it's making my cooking healthier. So,
which is your original goal, right? So
yes.
So you are going towards that. That's good.
Yes.
And the hair coloring example, I think it touches on, we were talking about confidence too, and acquiring new skills. We talked about that at some point this week. So I feel like that touches on that. If you feel like it was a win, it brought you something that could contribute to your business as well.
And it's interesting that that Rena had said that, and you're also saying something, because sometimes when we're doing things, something else show up that we didn't expect. But if it's money, hey, like
exactly,
it might be the ability and the skills that we haven't monetized. You know what I mean? So we just need to monetize that. If there's a market for it, why not? right? And what Rena shared reminded me of when my kids were younger, and I went to this teacher and parent meeting, and the parents just said to my daughter, says, you know, all you have to do really is to do well in school is just show up. And while Rena was talking, I had this realization. I realized that all we have to do is show up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all we have to do is show up for our audience. We just have to keep showing up for our audience, and they will come to us. And that's just the simplicity of advertising and marketing and selling and business. What do you guys think? Lynn Marie is just looking at me and smiling.
Well, I think when you speak about it, what I'm thinking is this week I'm doing an experience in marketing, and then we engage with now there's 80 person in this experience. It's kind of immersion. Mm-hmm. And we invited, we do that in Messenger, and we invited people to share what is it for them about communication. They are pharmacists. And people really need that you listen to them first.
Yeah.
So when we talk on social media, they listen, and then they need to be listened back.
Yeah.
So my win for me this week is that I create an environment where I can listen back and have a conversation with people that they want to be better in communication and they don't know how. So I'm kind of helping them with short videos, but I'm also listening carefully about what they are living right now and about the need, because I think when you listen carefully, you can hear what people need also. So for me, the win this week is this conversation, this possibility that create a conversation, even in the marketing or in the marketing environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's how you know what they want, right?
Yeah.
And that's how you can then calibrate your message to target specifically and be relatable, so that whenever you say whatever you want to do on your social media, when you do your live in the future, you know exactly the words that you're gonna use, because they'll be saying it in that conversation. They're gonna be urging you to use their words. And when you pick up on all these things, when you listen and you pick that up and you send it back to them, it's like, it makes sense to them, and that's powerful.
Yes. And also, I guess when there's 2 or 3 person that express something, there's a lot of other people that feel the same.
Yeah, and that is the power of the group, because sometimes you don't know that you don't know, right? And when someone is sharing something, they can really relate and said, yeah, that happened to me too. And that awareness comes up.
Yeah.
You know, because some people in a sales, in a consumer's journey, consumer is going through a journey, right? So the buyer's journey, I mean.
Yeah.
So sometimes they don't know, they're not aware of the problem.
Yes.
So this kind of discussion is making them aware of the problem.
Yeah, they feel that something could be better.
Yeah.
But they don't know exactly what. So when you are able to know what is the suffering about, and then you can provide a suggestion or a possibility, open a new possibility for them, help them seeing that, well, there's something else. You're not, you can go through a process, and then the other side of the process, you will find your answer, and you will find a peace and, you know, the success that you are looking for.
Exactly. Exactly. Anything you want to share, Jennifer? It's a win for me to see you again.
No, it's a win for me to be here again. I know, after yesterday. Mine's a smaller win. It's the consistency of my newsletter. I finally got a newsletter out on the business
Awesome.
side. I've been keeping up with that.
It is still a communication out there.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
An outflow.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
huge goal to.
Yeah, that's interesting, because you said it's a small
Well,
win, and then you said that was a huge goal.
for me, well, it was a huge goal. Yeah. In the spectrum, Lynn Marie, of everything I have to do, it's a small. It is small because there's so much. But yes, the immediateness of it, once it's done, it's huge. Yes.
The reason why I'm saying that, it's because I have a tendency to make things small, and to not celebrate victory. So that's why I heard you, and I said, well, that was a huge goal, so it must be a huge victory.
Goal, right.
Yeah.
But you're right that I do squash. You're right, Lynn Marie.
Yeah, you say small wins will build to the big win, right? You can't, you know, sometimes for me, that was a big win, big realization. But if we look at it, if we dissect it and study it, there has been small wins to arrive to that big win. Like the win of putting out a content throughout the week, or putting out a content 3 times a week even, or even getting that content out is a win in itself.
Right.
A lot of choices, a lot of little choices. It's like the things that terrible that happened as well. And they say, oh, it happened out of the blue, but it didn't happen out of the blue. There were lots of little choices. So everything that we do that we call big, that people see, but it actually took all those times that we took a choice to do your newsletter. You probably had a lot of things that you decided to do or not do, and that were different from usual. So that's a big change. So that means that you can build on that and make another change, you know. I'm the same as well about diminishing my victories, so I understand.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a communication thing too. That's why I react, because I work with a lot of people, and the tendency, the words that we use can change the state of mind. So I know people are afraid to say that, oh, that it's big. I don't know. Yeah, but why not? Why is it that I want to diminish what I'm doing? And I'm not talking about you, Jennifer. I'm talking about me. What is it that I want to, you know, to
lessen?
Make it less. So I guess in communication, if I'm able to celebrate and to, you know, to say, whoa, this is huge. Yeah, this is huge for me. I don't care if it's not huge for other people, but this is huge for me. I wanted to do that for a long time, and I did.
Like Rena wanted to looked like she was enthusiastically wanting to add something.
Yeah.
Before I forget, so my win actually, I just want to say directly, my win today is for me to be able to join the meeting. And as mentioned, I've been trying to join the past few days. In the beginning of the week, actually, I was feeling it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard for me to switch from a social mode to my business mode because I've been partying kind of thing for my birthday. So it was hard. And then at some point, I felt like I was starting to get lazy. And then I said, oh my God, I need my girls. I need my girls. I need to join the meeting. I need to join the meeting. I need that inspiration. I need that push. Like, but then I was still that lazy mode that I wasn't able to join in. So today is a win that I'm able to talk to you late.
I love that. This just something that we could do. I was just thinking about Jennifer with her newsletter and other things that we've said that were our wins. One thing we can do is post on social media about our wins, because it's something that we don't often do. Like we post about like our figures or when we do a big, record, whatever, but like that we were able to do something consistently, or like Imie said, it is a communication skill, and to share our wins. And then we encourage others. What is your win this week? So maybe they would feel more comfortable sharing their wins, and then we'll get feedback on what they considered a struggle to begin with.
Right.
But it just came to mind that would be something we could do.
Yeah.
So a good post. Yeah. Good content for social media too. So, and also before we forget, I wanted to mention that we have a pop-up networking event. It really is a pop-up. It's just something we wanted to do to get together with everyone on the Selling for Heart-Centered Women group. And then we also have on Monday evening is going to be our new Business Accelerator Mastermind, which is a paid event, but we go further into questions and we delve into selling, networking, collaboration, and all of that. So I wanted to mention that the information is on the group, but we'll be on the group again. I just wanted to remember to say that before we finish the call. Any closing remarks? Yes, Lynn-Marie.
I just want to see you just said that it's a paid event, but it's really a small amount for what we can get from it.
It's a symbolic payment. Yes, it is. It's true though. It's just because we wanted to make a group that would go deeper into the question. So yes, it's a symbolic payment for that event. You're right. That's a good
it is a very small price for what I get from that.
Thanks. Good to know that that's how you saw it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lynn-Marie. Yeah, we will be charging a lot more once we when we get the hang of it.
That's definite, because the amount of content that goes into all of that is incredible, and from everyone. So it's conversation is really gold.
And I will be happy to pay more.
Okay, great. Well, keep that in mind, right? So. Awesome. So everyone can be on the call tonight, and then the Business Accelerator Mastermind, there's a limited number of spots for that for Monday night, and the information will be on the group. So thank you everyone for being on the call. Looking forward to seeing you on Monday, talking about our priorities, and have an awesome weekend. And take care. Bye.
I'll see you tonight again.
Yes, see you tonight. Can't wait to party together.